Directly from WordPressWebmaster.net, the #1 support company for WordPress on the internet, we're going to show you how to begin your lead generation campaign using the award-winning MailChimp system. Let's get started. Okay, let's take a look at what we want to do. We want to put a subscribe form to our newsletter on our website. So first of all, we need a MailChimp account since it's going to manage this. Then set up a list on that MailChimp account and set up a campaign or a newsletter campaign on that MailChimp account. Then we want to install the sign up form plugin that you see here on this website. Let's go into MailChimp and let's see how it's done. First of all, I'm going to assume you know how to set up an account in MailChimp. It's simply a matter of filling in your information and entering in your personal descriptions of your website. So let's log into our MailChimp account, assuming you already have one, and let's see what we need to do. First thing you need to do is create a list. Click on create a list and then fill in the general information for that list. There's a couple things I want to point out to you that are important. Make sure to fill this out completely and clearly about reminding people how they got on your list and your physical address of your company. Because the reason this is important is because you're trying to build trust. The more trust you have with your subscribers, the more likely they are to stay with you. Next, we're going to set up a campaign. Choose create a campaign. An RSS driven campaign is what we want. So we have to drop in our RSS feed that comes from our WordPress blog. Let's choose that now, and let's choose when this newsletter will go out. It'll go out, in this case, let's just choose weekly and on a Monday. I like to choose either weekly or monthly and send it out either on a Monday or Tuesday. Let's click on recipients. Now the recipients list is going to be the list that we set up before that is not yet filled with recipients. Then we'll click on setup. Now we'll set a name to this newsletter campaign in a moment, but before I do, let's look at the personalize the to field option. Go ahead and check that. And we want to choose the first name of the person that signed up for the list and put their first name here. We do this by using the merge tags, by copying the merge tag for the first name and then pasting it in this box. So we'll do that here. Something else you want to set up for this campaign, whenever this, let's go ahead and put the name in here. It's called this My WordPress Secrets. And something else you want to consider is your Twitter account and your Facebook account. These notices can automatically be sent to Twitter and to Facebook. I highly recommend you do this. It's going to syndicate your blog posts not only to the newsletter but also to your Twitter account and your Facebook account. It's a fantastic feature. Now let's design your newsletter. You can use the basic ones that exist or the pre-designed that are somewhat fancy. I'm going to recommend for RSS you choose the basic and scroll down to the bottom of the page and choose the RSS templates that already exist for RSS. Let's go ahead and choose one and go in and look at it. Most of the work's already done for us. All you have to do is put in a header, just drop in your own image, or you can choose any image that they have and then drop in some general information in these content boxes that are open. The RSS feed, titles, and description and content will all just automatically fill this newsletter. So let's look at some of the headers we can choose. Let's choose one of MailChimp's. You can notice there's 274 banners they make available to you. There's plenty of fantastic banners. If you don't want to make one yourself, just choose one of these. They're really nice. Let's go ahead and just leave my banner the way it is. And then you can insert some information that's available to you. This RSS feed information is already driven by the RSS feed, but the rest you can fill in yourself. So once you've done that, all you have to do is confirm. Click on the confirm and take a look and make sure everything's completed, and then start your campaign. Notice at the very bottom, start the RSS campaign button. I've seen many times clients don't click that button. Remember to click that button or your newsletter will not start sending out automatically. After you click that button, your campaign will be live, and whenever you write a post, your newsletter will send out that post. So now the last thing we have to do is install the sign-up form. Here's the sign-up form we looked at originally. That's where we're going. We want to make sure to put that on our website. So go into your WordPress admin area and choose install plugins and add a new one. The new one we're going to add is going to be called MailChimp Widget. Let's search for it, let's install it, and let's activate it. Now you don't have to use a plugin, but this is the easiest way to do it, and this is what I recommend. So we'll have to then configure that plugin by clicking the configuration link And all we have to do is drop in our MailChimp API key. We'll have to get that from MailChimp, so let's go to MailChimp and get it. Go ahead and log in to your MailChimp account. Choose Accounts, API Keys, and Authorized Apps. Click that option, and you'll see your API key given to you. Just copy and paste that API key from your MailChimp account into your MailChimp API key on your WordPress site and save your changes. Now you're ready to go. You have a widget in your widgets area. So let's go to Appearance, Widgets, go into our widget area and find that new widget. It's called MailChimp List Signup. There it is. So go ahead and drag that MailChimp signup form over from the left to the right in your sidebar wherever you want it. Drop it in, and now you've got your signup form ready to save. You can change some basic information here. You can choose a list if you have multiple lists, which ones you want to use. You can change the text in the button. Make sure to click that Collect the First Name field that we talked about earlier, and then go ahead and save it. The question is, what does this look like now? You can style it later if you don't like the way it's styled, but here's what it looks like right out of the box, and it works for me. A simple form, it's signed up and ready to go, and now your newsletters are automated and they're rocking.